Western Red Cedar is ideal for sunshades and other structures that allow you to enjoy the outdoors while protecting you from the ultraviolet rays of the sun. Today, Rob will show you how to build this spectacular piece.
The project we're doing today is a gazebo hot tub cover. It has glass over the hot tub to protect the people from the elements. We have a screen, privacy screen, that's going along this end, and we're going to retain the existing cedar deck. The product we're using is Western Red Cedar. It's an excellent product for this particular project. The deck, because it is cedar, we can refinish it at a later date and it will come up to its natural beauty. As you see, I've pre-finished these two posts with an oil-based penetrating stain with a mildew inhibitor and UV protectant. That's recommended by the Western Red Cedar Lumber Association to help preserve your project. I pre-notched this post to fit into the saddle, which is sitting on concrete footings. This is a footing I pre-poured and the seat that the post is going to sit in. This one's been dug at 18 inches, which is below the frost line, and is part of required by our building codes.
Rob is able to handle this large post on his own relatively easily because Western Red Cedar is naturally lightweight. For this project, we chose 8x8 appearance knotty posts for our corner supports. We could have also chosen to build this project using clear cedar. It's always a good idea to pay careful attention to scale with projects like this. A larger structure could be built using 10x10, while smaller ones should be scaled back to smaller sizes. We are using hot-dip galvanized lag bolts. When driving any hot-dip galvanized fastener, it's a good idea to use a nylon cap on the hammerhead to help avoid iron stains. Stainless steel lag bolts would be the best choice. In addition to pre-notching the posts so that they will fit into the footings, Rob has also pre-notched the top of the posts where the cross beams will be attached. Advanced planning is important with any project. It would be much more difficult to cut these details after the posts have been set in the footings. Our cross pieces are the same width as our posts. This provides uniformity of scale.
Now our posts are square and secure, and we're ready to accept the beams that go on the top that'll hold the rafters and the ridge. We've used a half lap joint to give the structure more rigidity. Now that we've drilled all our holes, we're going to give this joint even more strength with using some weatherproof polyurethane glue in the joint itself. These bolts are a little longer than we need. We'll just cut them off with a saw.
Rob is now installing the crossmembers, which will provide structural integrity.
Now that our beams are up, we're going to cut our roof rafter pieces and ridge.
We are using temporary supports to hold the ridge beam in place until the rafters can be attached. These will be removed once the rafters have been installed.
This is the rafter we cut into shape earlier, and we're going to install it onto our ridge. This is the pocket that we made, and the threaded rod that goes into place. And you can see that we'll put a washer here and a nut to secure it all into place.
All pieces have been pre-stained on all sides with an oil-based penetrating stain.
We have to shape and cut to size 2 more posts to hold our decorative screening. We need to cut a notch for the post to sit into the saddle, and I'll show you how that's done.